It has been reported that a government investigation found shortcomings of underfloor repairs, but Cancern says the final reports haven't even been completed yet. Preliminary documents were presented to those involved in the process. However, the final draft hasn't yet been released.
What's happened is that information seems to have been leaked before the final version has actually been completed. The final version hasn't come out yet. So that's where we're at now. We're working with leaked information, which may or may not be different from what the final version will be.
The report is being conducted by the Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment, which is reviewing 101 randomly picked Canterbury homes for repairs that are suspicious of poor underfloor work. This report has been a while in the making, and the delay is causing panic.
We don't have any visibility on why the delays. This report, in its final version, was expected to come out about at least a month ago. So there certainly have been delays, and we don't know why. We don't understand why. What I have heard is that EQC has not yet seen the final version either, so it hasn't gone to them either.
The report aims to look at consented structural work and quality of the work, and as a result, Leanne believes the blame shouldn't solely lie on contractors.
There's some concern that certainly Cancern as an organisation has a concern about the assumption that the contractors will be scapegoated, that it will all be about, well, this was shoddy workmanship, which is quite different to the process that may have allowed them, or we've heard from contractors that they were put in situations which they were really uncomfortable with, but they felt like they had to do the work because that was their bread and butter.
She says release of the unfinished report has created a widespread panic, and for residents not to lose faith or trust.
Any residents who were perhaps concerned about the quality of their foundation repairs, there's a lot of panic. We see that already. It's hit the media, it's hit the social media. Those comments are not good comments. So now we've got to deal with, we all, and I say we, everybody now who's still working in this space has to deal with the panic response of people, and how do we give them some certainty. So it would be great if this report came out.
In the report, they looked at a really specific issue. Were the quality of the repairs of the underground work coming up to code?
The indications from the prelim was that there are certainly some areas that EQC is going to have to go back and look at, and so they have committed to reviewing properties that are that the report may have highlighted concerns with, and fixing those repairs. So I think that's the first bit that we need the residents to hear, that A, we're not dealing with facts yet, and B, even though we're not dealing with facts, EQC has said that they've already put in place a process with which those concerned homeowners won't have to fight to be reviewed, they'll actually be reviewed.
As it stands, Cancern aren't aware when the final report is due to be released. Chelsea Daniels, CTV News.